morning, everybody. Good morning, hello, Governor. And good morning, I7 soon. Hello. We have a bit of a cloudy day again today. Not too cloudy, though, because at least I seem to be somewhat well lit. So I seem to be working as intended. Haha, that's a funny joke, isn't it? So today I wanted to continue work on the coastal forest over here, which is what I put into the title. I'm sure you've noticed, or maybe you are pleasantly surprised by looking up there and seeing that it says something about coastal forests. Well, let me tell you, you're in for a surprise. It is indeed exactly what it says on the tin. Good morning, Tokay. So, here is our little tree that we were working on. I think I'm actually going to do a little bit more work on the trunk before we go for leaves. Because I don't like this. This is extremely straight. So, let's start with a lift brush. And we'll grab a little lift brush here and just real quick. That's not what I wanted. That's the opposite of what I wanted. And just gonna go for a little bit of pushing in the places where I think... yeah, I think. I don't know that I think, but I think that I think. I think it's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And let's just real quick... BR sphere 17, 15, 10, mask 17. Boom. Turns all wood to this kind of wood. Alright. So I think we're good. I think we can put the leaves on there. Oh, you and me both, Governor. It's something I've suggested a number of times. These tools are very powerful, but they're not very intuitive. And also, of course, they're not built in. It would be very nice, I mean, maybe it will happen, but it would be very nice to be able to kind of see what's happening. You know, for example, rather than me using the brush just like this and it just does it, like to be able to see it kind of happening through animated effects would give a lot better kind of an intuitive idea of what was happening. And I think that would be really, really helpful for the kids particularly using it. But just for everybody, make it more of an enjoyable experience. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a rock brush. I was thinking that we could have maybe, like, if you could go into the inventory here, you could have, like, another tab that is just world edit brushes, and then just kind of using the enchantment system. So you can have, I don't know, a wooden sword is a small bore, small stone, and the bigger the sword, the more powerful it is. And then, I don't know, different brushes do different things, like maybe the... what is that? Oh, but don't worry, they're adding pandas to Minecraft. So we've got some serious priorities worked out. Alright, so let's grab some, we're going to grab a rock brush with the leaves. BR rock. So we need the right kind of leaf here. Leaves are 18, so I think 18.5 should do it. No, it's not, it's 18.8 maybe, 18.7. So let's do this. So we're going to do a BR rock 18.7, maybe 3.90. Let's see what happens. This isn't going to be exactly right, but are those jungle leaves? I think they're jungle leaves. Kind of hard to tell. But that looks right anyway. So we'll do mask air. So we'll just hit the air. No, unfortunately, I don't really know any servers at all, to be honest. I know my own server, and I know Hypixel. That's about it, actually. I am not a good source of information as far as the Minecraft community is concerned. I pretty much keep to myself. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the yeah, etc. I'm sure you guys know how that song goes. You don't need to hear me singing it to you. This is my server, yes. The one that I'm playing on. It's just me and myself and I, and sometimes the time-lapse bot. That's it. No one else. No one! Nobody! Nothing! Alrighty. So, get one in there, and I think that will do for our first layer of leaves. Next I'm going to go for a kind of a smaller layer, so let's go for size 4 now. That's a shame. I mean, I think a lot of them... The world edit is very easy to abuse, so I assume there will be servers that will let you do it. But I think for a lot of them, you know, it's kind of a very powerful and expensive process, so they don't really want... You probably have to pay, I would imagine, to get onto the server. Like, hosting a single Minecraft player is... that's not very expensive on the CPU, but as soon as you start... allowing players to do like massive amounts of work, it's going to start costing quite a lot of CPU power, and I suppose people don't really want to share that with people who aren't paying, I guess. It's probably would be my guess. I don't know. To be honest, I just made that up. But, well, I didn't make it up so much as I made an educated guess. I imagine there will be servers that will do it, though. If you look hard enough, you'll be able to find them. I used to run a server that had some limited world edit capabilities, but that was a long time ago now. Okay, so we've got this little tree, bit of a weird shape, admittedly. Let's see if we can kind of round it out of it, make it a little bit more rounded. And a boom, and a boom, and yeah, why not? That looks pretty good, actually. It's not too bad. We need a few more leaves on the top, though, I think. Get a few more in there. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Nice. So, there we are. Easy. One more little tree boy. Or it's quite a big tree boy, but, I mean, it's little by comparison with the others. So that's one more big tree, and let's go for one more big tree, I think. If you go for a really, really big tree, maybe. A really big tree. Maybe we shouldn't go for a really big tree. Or we could go for one that's kind of dramatically hanging out of the side here. Is that a good idea? Maybe it's not. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, so dramatic tree number 4. Good morning, Cookie. Hello. So let's see here. We want to get a brush. We're going to use a rock brush because what else? What other kind of brush is there, really? When we get right down to it. We're going to use 1715. We're going to do a size 6. That's a big rock. Alright, let's just plonk this down and see what happens. Where's a good place for it? Let's put it here. Boom. Okay, that's going to be our base, and we're going to work from this. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a certain kind of pleasure in you know, honest hard work, an honest day's hard work. You know, I mean, obviously, it's kind of a different kind of game to play creative or survival. You just kind of have to. It's not really a game at all when you're playing in creative. To be honest, it's more of a well, it's a creative tool, isn't it? And boom, boom. You're going to go down to the ground and spin. Whoa! There we go. I think Twitch is slightly faster, if you want to have a slightly faster reaction. Alrighty. So, build some more root in here. And let's get one over here. Boom, boom. And we can bring one over this way, I think. Boom, boom. And I think we can fit one out this side as well. Boom, whoa, that is much too large a root. Boom, okay. Alrighty, so let's go now for... Oh, we also need to start work on the actual tree trunk itself. I want it to come out this way. In a very unrealistic fashion. As if it's kind of clinging to life. And... Whoa. And up here maybe. Whoa, that's nice. Ho 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 ho, yes. And over this way, looks like we're going. Let's bring it back this way. And now we're going this way. And up here. Boom. Okay, that'll do for, I think, the main trunk. Very, very bulky, but we can deal with that later. And right, now let's get the rest of the roots in, I think. So, whoops. Let's bring this guy through here. Whoa. It looks kind of cool. We'll let that live. Bring one out this way. This is going to be a huge tree. This is going to be a huge tree. I'm a poet, but I didn't know it. Oh, did you decide which one was faster? I'm sure it must be Twitch. I've got YouTube, actually, there's a setting. You can make it slightly slower if you want it to be available as a VOD, a video on demand. And so I have that option selected. And so I think it slows down YouTube slightly, but... yes... Cool, cool. Can we bring maybe one up here? Yes, and through here maybe? Ba-boom, ba-boom. Yeah, cool. Okay, I think that works quite well. We've got kind of like a nice base there. Time to work on some actual... Let's just quickly pad this, because this is looking a bit weird. Let's work on some branches. So this looks like a branch, doesn't it? Let's go for a little bit of a branch growth on this side. Not like that, though. Something like that. Oh, yes. Okay, we're starting to get a branch out there. That is going to be a very, very fat branch. Oh gosh, terraforming and survival is yeah, it's slow going. But I mean, you get working by hand, and at that smallest level, you get a real level of. I mean, it's not even necessarily objectively better, but you get a real kind of character to it, I think. So things that you can't, that are more difficult, I think, in survival or by hand is. Working, kind of getting the bigger shapes right, but I mean the smaller shapes can kind of have a real level of detail to them that is just impossible. Well, it is completely, thoroughly impossible to do with the big tools. You have to work over the big tools by hand to get that level of detail. What? I can't create... maybe I could create a room called moderates. I don't know how this works. You guys can try that, if you know how to do that. I don't know how to do this stuff. Don't ask me. I'm not a twitchy person. I just, you know, just Twitch now and then. That's all. Ha. That was more of a jerk than a Twitch. I kind of frightened myself a little bit. Whoa. Okay, right. I think we've got... Let's have a look at what we've made. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think I want to bring this out a little more, maybe. Let's try bringing one out here. I'm going to take the blend ball over this, which will take off a lot of the mass. Like, a lot of the mass should just be lost when I do that. So, let's kind of do that now, actually. So we'll take a blend ball over. Okay, well, I mean, I will create a, I will create a room for you if that's really what you want. But, I mean, I don't think that's going to show up in the chat then. So, I probably won't be able to see it. You guys can gossip about me without my knowledge or consent. Excuse me. Hello, Speedy7. I like to read the names as literally as possible. It's fun. No, it's not. I have a weird idea of fun. Okay. So we're just gonna keep eroding the roots at this point. Just trying to make them a little bit smoother and a little bit less massive, which is the double function of this this brush when using it on trees of this kind. Really reduces the mass of the generated stuff. I'm gonna add some more detail later to these guys with a smaller brush, but for now I'm just trying to kind of make these a bit more less massive. That's what I'm looking for. Good times with Scar. I don't even know if... I mean, I would say that attempting terraforming in survival is borderline masochistic. I don't believe it's worth the effort. Is my strong opinion, but I mean I'm a creative player clearly, because I play creative mode almost exclusively. So yes, I think if I were to play survival, I might be tempted to use world edit on if I wanted to do any what's the word? Like if I wanted to do any world terraforming, I would probably just use world edit. Which sounds like a cheat, but it is a cheat. But I mean, it's also, yeah, gonna save sanity, I think. So, really kind of reduced the mass a bit and made it a bit more cohesive in shape with this technique. So next thing will be some smaller branches on the top of these branches. Okay, let's just have a look at what we made. Just make sure what we're doing looks right, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually going to drop the shaders off so that we can kind of see better. Because at the moment we can't see very good because the shadow is kind of making things difficult to see. So there we go. Now we can see a lot better. Actually, what we can do while we're at it, we can just rack our video distance right up so that we can kind of just have a little bit of a better look. Okay, so let's get some smaller branches on the top now. We're not going to be able to use the blend ball on these. Yeah, for sure. Mostly I'm in a love-love relationship with the terraforming at the moment. Because I've started to get quite good at it, or at least I think I've started to get quite good at it, and starting to kind of enjoy it a lot of the time. So just going to kind of fly around and pick out places where it looks like perhaps the branch should extend. So kind of the extreme points. And this is hopefully going to give us some kind of slight extensions to the existing branches. And we can come back later with some more when we need it. Just trying to kind of make sure all the branches grow evenly so that we don't kind of end up with some branches being a lot bigger than the others. And then I think I'm going to really crank up the... what's the word? I'm gonna reduce the sphericalness to make kind of really wispy branches is my plan at the moment. We'll see how that goes. And through here, and maybe a little bit off there. And a bit up here. Doing? What am I, Domingo? I'm building a tree. You will see. It is a tree. So I'm... Oh, welcome. New follower. Make yourself known and I shall say hello to you. Unless it's somebody else doing something that is not following me, in which case... thanks anyway, I guess? I don't know what else makes that noise. So... a little bit of room over here, I think. Some more branch. Okay, so let's have a quick look, see what we got. Yeah, starting to get a bit more tree-like. Almost ready for the branches, actually. Yes, this is true. I think. Alright, so we're going for 0. 0 roundness. Let's find out what happens. It doesn't seem to be working. Oh gosh, I missed. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening here. The roundness is not apparently the setting that I need to change. Let's try tweaking the other settings. So I'm just gonna put some just garbage here. So we've got roundness, frequency, and amplitude. Let's try cranking up the amplitude to 100. See what happens. What? That's an interesting thing. Let's try reducing the amplitude slightly. And aha, that looks kind of cooler. Yeah, that kind of seems like the right thing, actually. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, that's a big boy. Yes, this is working well. Okay. I don't care about the fact that there's floating logs. They're going to be encased in some leaves anyway, so... I'm not sure if he's playing it with you and possibly others. This is not necessarily confirmed. What is in 1.14? I still haven't got onto 14. I still haven't got onto 1.13 yet, so I don't really know. I'm not really up to date with the kids, as it were. I've got stuff to do in the real world and play Minecraft as well. I don't necessarily have time to read about Minecraft all the time when I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, this is working quite nicely actually. We're getting some kind of cool shapes, and I think maybe we're about ready to put leaves on this bad boy. Oh, there's new bad villagers. Oh, I don't think villagers were the greatest feature in Minecraft actually. Oh, shoot me. Okay. There we go. So let's just kind of see what we got. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. So let's get some leaves on this baddest of boys. So let's start with a big... I'm gonna go for kind of a leafy boy, something like this actually. So it was 18.5 maybe? Mask Air? What is 18.5? Okay, it's definitely not that one. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's make it kind of look a bit like kind of scrappy and like dying because it's next to the water and it's kind of barely hanging on. I quite like the way this is going to look. Or I think I like the way this is going to look. I think it has potential to look kind of cool. Did I do... Oh no, I've made a big mistake. Okay, we need to do mask air, of course. We don't want to accidentally change the existing blocks. Oh, bamboo forests and pandas. Okay. I guess that's cool. I've just, like, unless they're going to give us more creative tools, I don't really care too much. It's just so much noise for me, a little bit, with the the new Minecraft updates. Like a lot of the stuff is just kind of so I want to leave the nicest looking branches just exposed, or with barely any leaves on. And we also obviously need to change the colour of the I thought I heard something, but I guess not. Yeah, so the leaves should kind of... What am I saying? Oh gosh, I've lost my train of thought. Someone remind me or tell me something else to talk about, because I don't know what I was saying. Oh, that's it. I was talking about how I didn't care about Minecraft. The new updates of Minecraft are just... I don't know, it's just a lot of, like, just superficial features, which I don't... yeah, I don't think are kind of really very significant. I think... But then again, you know, it's different for everybody. Everybody's... Minecraft is not a single-use game. It has various purposes. So, I imagine for a lot of players who are playing kind of survival, these kind of features are welcome. But personally, they don't excite me too much. Well, that's a good one to not put anything on because it looks kind of cool and dead. Alright. Yeah, no, I know I said that. Yeah, I mean, it's not that the game really needs an overhaul so much as they just need to kind of focus more on the more core stuff, rather than adding all these superficial little new features like penguins or pandas or whatever. You know, for example, the aquatic update, right? Water occupies a lot of the ocean. A lot. Water occupies a lot of the ocean. You wouldn't hear that from. You wouldn't get that anywhere else, would you? Wow, this looks horrible. Let's change the plan, and instead of doing this, let's do the original plan. So we're just going to forget about that, and we're going to go for the original plan. We're going to go for a fully featured tree. Instead of this silly idea that I had. Yeah, but a lot of the Minecraft map was the ocean, and there was just nothing there. And it took... People had been asking for an aquatic update forever, and instead they gave us a lot of other stuff. But I mean, even the aquatic update, kind of not really fantastic, because again, it didn't... there was a time during Minecraft development, way back when, where we were getting things like redstone repeaters, we were getting dispensers, we were getting... isn't there... There's another one as well. We're getting a bunch of new kind of redstone contraptions. We got stuff that was... We got kind of a better creative mode. Instead of kind of hacking it. Like a lot of stuff that was kind of more core to the game, rather than just kind of superficial features on the outside. This is a bit of a weird looking tree, I must admit. Pistons, stuff like that. Yes, you're right. That was opening up kind of a lot of new opportunity for goodies, basically. These had far-reaching implications. I mean, stuff like I think the Nether was kind of a cool feature, but I don't know. Again, a little bit theme parky. I would have preferred more. Yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred like kind of. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Looks kind of like a dagger. Stabby, stabby, stabby. All right. So what brush was that? All right. So I'm gonna put this back down. I'm gonna put this up slightly. And we're gonna go for a slightly smaller brush now, and we're just gonna use this to hopefully pad out a little bit in some places where we are lacking. And Yes. Yeah, so there's no there's no new minerals, for example. It's called Minecraft, and there's no mine-based elements. Like, there's no new, we haven't had a new mineral in ever, which is weird. Oh, hello. We got a proper. We suddenly transformed to a Twitch. This is a Twitch channel now. Not that I mind too much. You guys are welcome to watch in whichever format you do so please. I will even accept people watching on their mobile phones, or through the Xbox. I guess you guys are watching. Are you watching on your phones or? Whoops! Missed the target. And boom, boom. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Kind of a mess, but also kind of cool. So just gonna kind of, again, target the places where it looks kind of like we missed a bit. Any voids? Oh, okay, we got the full selection of YouTube watchers. Casual YouTube watchers. Personally, I'm watching on my... I'm not even watching. Ooh, I'm inside the picture. How weird is that? I am the one who is watched. Who watches the Watchmen? I mean, yes, I can do that. I don't see why you want me to do that, but I mean, I can do that, and I guess I will do that. But I'm not going to interrupt the stream right now to do that. Apologies. Don't put me on the TV. I don't think I'm not good enough for the big screen, the bigger screen. Ba-bum. So yeah, just targeting, as I say, any kind of voids, so that we can kind of create, hopefully, a more rounded look, rounded appearance. I don't want it to be too rounded, but yeah, that's kind of true. There's no Watchman outside today, fortunately. You know, now that I've said that, someone is going to walk past and like stare just straight at me. In fact, they're going to stop and get some popcorn out and just watch. The builders aren't on site today, so who knows what they're doing. Builders in this country, right? They just mess about. Like, we've got like some serious infrastructure going on at this house where I live. There's like a lot of scaffolding. They've got like some little porter cabin. They've got a big cargo container with tools in. They've got a let's say like a little porter cabin where they can like. This is just a house, mind you. Like this, it's not that big a block of flats. And yeah, they've got like a little porter cabin where they've got like an office and a staff room, a break room, and it's like, what are you doing? Stop messing about and just fix whatever's wrong. I don't know what you're here for, but. Oh, great. Here we go. It's kind of weird. Well, I mean, maybe I won't be streaming in 10 years. So, you didn't think about that, did you? I might stop by then. In fact, I probably will. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that in 10 years' time, probably not still going to be streaming, I'm afraid. Apologies, guys, but it's kind of the likely scenario here is that in 10 years' time, this stream won't exist anymore. Oh, really? It's a laggy Twitch. I don't know if that's on my end. You need to let me know if it's on my end. But if it's not, then haha, it's too bad. Okay, great. Don't stalk me, please. I'm like it. I'm a real person too, and well, don't worry about it. There's still a lot more years before it's 10 years, so don't worry about it for now. That's a problem for 9 years and 99% of a year's time. 9 years and 364 days time. I hope that's true. No, I don't. You know, it would be nice to be Bill Gates, I guess. Except that he's kind of a bit of a chub, isn't he? I want to be Bill Gates, except like fit. Not a chubby nerd. Alrighty, let's have a look at that. It looks pretty good actually. I think we got kind of a success there. Kind of want to do something about this floating leaf block here, like this. Kind of works. So it looks like we kind of got branches, I guess. Yes, I think this works. Oh no, I mean that's out of the question. You can totally stalk people who are nice to you. Like in fact that's probably more likely. Like stalking is a misguided act of well, who knows? Who knows why people stalk each other? All right, is this the right brush? No, it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this wood back to the right color. So I'm gonna do a BR. What brush do I want? BR sphere 20, 1715, mask 17. 17, 15, 20. Here we go. Mask 817. There we go. Yes. Okay, now we got it. My highest donation. I had a donation of $100. Once. More. That's more. That donation was bigger than all of the other donations combined. So. Oh, good morrow to you, fine lady. How for where art thou in this day of the 20th day November in our good Lord's year 2018? Okay, there we go. So it looks kind of clunky at the moment, but let's get some vines on it. I think that'll look nice. So let's just scoot over here real quick and grab this one and this one and this one. Okay, so minus English art conjovial in thither, whence and so thusly, whomstead of. Henceforth. I lost the terracotta that I just went and found, but let's see here. It's green terracotta, I think, 15913. So let's start actually. I just don't know what just happened, but what? Oh, interesting. I did not know that. 15913. Here we go. What? Oh, I'm just being an idiot. Sorry, guys. I'm really messing this one up. That one. Here we go. Okay. So we're gonna build the vines that are growing on the old. You know what? Let's. Now that I said that I wasn't gonna do it, I wasn't gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use a brush. So we're gonna use 15913. BR rock 15913 1, and let's just Mask air. How is it going, Caroline? No personally identifiable information. Not that I know who you are anyway. We've never met. Yeah, I did know that. Actually. But I mean, Scotland is practically England anyway, so uh-oh. Here come the Scots. Can't say that out loud, can you? Alrighty, so this is basically making kind of a slightly random sphere. I'm going to try and let that dictate which way we're going to grow this. Whoa, we're not going to grow it outwards, are we? Let's be honest. It's a vine, it needs to cling. That's good. Yeah, no, stranger danger. No personally identifiable information. I can call you Cookie. How about that? That's a great name, isn't it? We already know. No, that's it. I need to stop revealing information because eventually someone's going to dox me. Probably. Okay. So. All right. So let's get a hanging loop in now. Alright, let's bring the loop through to here, I think. If we can. So... Come on. Come on. There we go. So, we're going to do a BR catenary 15913. No, not 15. 15913. And so, we also need to make it, like, way longer. Do 3. So we choose here, and then we come around here, and we choose here. And boom, we have a hanging vine. It's okay because you can't really see it, but it's kind of hanging in there. Do not dox me. How can you destroy? Go ahead. Explain to me. In fact, do it. I dare you. No, actually, don't. Don't do whatever it is that you think that you're going to do. But you can tell me what it is you think that you can do that can end my stream in 2 seconds. Is this the right brush? I think so. Uh-oh. I can't remember which brush is which. I always end up doing this. Oh, we're having a splitting. It looks like we're splitting. We're going over this way. I said we're going over this way. This way. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, Caroline, I got the job I was talking about. I don't know if you know about that. If you don't, you can message me and I will tell you about that. I can't remember if I told you that. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can do that, and then I'll ban you. Okay, so let's grab another viney boy in here. Is that? No, it wasn't this one. It must be this one, was it? Ah, yes, it was. And let's just kind of drape this along the top so it's not kind of hanging through in the same way. If we can. If we can. Yes, we can. Caroline can message me on Facebook. On my Facebook page. Like everybody can message me the same way. So let's see here. I'm gonna have this one hang down a little. And let's just let it hang. Let it all hang out. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, this is not what I had in mind when I said let it all hang out. It's really viney. Real viney boy. see if we can bring this up here. Come on. Alright, let's just have this light hang down now, because I can't be bothered to continue work on that. Alright, so let's have a look what we got. Can't really see many vines at the moment, so we're going to need more. Gonna need more. Okay, so let's bring it this way. Uh-oh. It's the wrong one. This one, isn't it? Bring it up this way. We're gonna kind of let it guide itself if it wants to do that. Okay, let's... I guess we can bring it over this way, actually. That's probably what we should do. Yeah, Caroline has managed to pass to the next level of stalkership. Compared to you guys, it's well, she's on a whole nother level, really. Oh, I like the idea. Unfortunately, I tend to avoid... I haven't got any organic builds at all in this one. I'm trying to keep them out. I'm trying to keep it at a... what's the word? A kind of a realistic... Not realistic, but playable, I suppose. If you were to play in Minecraft, this would be playable. So I'm trying to keep it from having any kind of weird, like, stationary, static 3D elements, basically. Which has been a tricky... it's been tempting, but... Yeah, if you get Facebook, you can stalk me even better. I've got all kinds of stuff on my Facebook. No, I haven't. There's nothing interesting on my Facebook, to be honest. It's just... it's nothing, in fact. I was thinking I might start posting when I start the stream on Facebook, but I can't figure it out. At the moment, it wants me to just post my personal Facebook, which I'm not going to do. God tier stalker. Uh-oh. Please, let's not encourage stalking, guys. It's not a good thing. I don't want to be stalked by anybody. I have enough stalkers. The official stalking role has been taken. Okay? And we'll go down here. And boom. Okay. So I think that's maybe enough of vines for now. This is the wrong tree. Welp. How did I not notice it was the wrong tree? I thought it was a bit small, but... I'm an idiot. Wow. That's really, really dumb, actually. Like, it's kind of incredibly dumb. Really, really, really stupid. Let's go for a 1.5 here, so it's a bit chunkier. Should work a little bit better. Heidi, have a good day, Caroline. Whoa. Who said anything about a mega tree? This is the mega tree. No, I don't know. We'll see about a mega tree. I don't know if we're going to have a place to put it. I don't want to have just a giant tree that doesn't fit in. So we'll see about that. But maybe I can make some other islands at some point, and we could have one island that was just a giant tree coming out of the ocean with... Oh, that would be super cool, wouldn't it? A huge tree. It's coming out of the ocean. Alright, so let's get another loop in here. And what I'm actually going to do is run along it with this and beef it out. Because this is a big boy vine. Big boy vine. Ain't got no time for your big boy vine. Uh-oh. Let's stop talking about big boy vines suddenly. Suddenly it seems like a bad idea. There are children in this stream. This looks super cool though, actually. I'm really digging how it looks. Kind of all knobbly and stuff. And go up this way. You know what we need to do? We need to do mask air. Because at the moment we're destroying the tree, and we don't really want that. Okay, let's bring this over the top again. And crawling along here now. And let's have it loop out again over here. Yep. We'll loop it out all the way out here. Well, I mean, I'm not deliberately being smutty. I'm just, it sounds a bit weird. That's all. Go for it. Hit me. It better not be too rude a joke because, you know, it's kind of weird to you know, I'm a grown-ass man, so, you know. Whoa. We've got a floating vine over there. And up here. Ba-bum, ba-bum. And cool. Heyo. Oh gosh, goodness me, guys, this is not appropriate, is it? Like, let's keep the tone kind of nice and chill and less weird. Alright. Oh, I know. Never waste your diamonds on a hole. I know the answer. That's a good joke, though. Also, it's a great video. If you guys haven't seen that video, watch the video. With the kid who tells you to never waste your diamonds on a hoe. Okay. So... bring this over here, and I think we'll just drop it down after that. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yeah. I don't know why I felt the need to sing that song, and also I don't know why I didn't know the lyrics. It's kind of embarrassing when you think about it. I was thinking about the vine blowing in the wind, I think. Where was it? Is that it? That kind of looks like it. I hope that's it, because it's now the vine. Alright, so I'm just going to bring this kind of down. Oh gosh. Let's watch this vine grow, because it's going to grow big. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Cool. Oh wait, it's not completely growing yet, has it? Oh, it has. Okay, I'm just going to grow it a little bit longer. Yeah, why not? Like that. Okay, so next thing. So, we're going to go for some leaves on this bad boy. We want dark oak leaves. They are 1615, I think. So we want to do beat our sphere 1615 mask air. And now what we do is, whoa, not like that, not like that, not like that. You know what I'm actually going to try doing here? Let's do a rock. Ah, here we go again with the rocking guard. Why you guys go for the rocks? Yeah, well, you know what? I always go for the rocks. I'm gonna kind of use this hopefully to make some kind of cool vine growing effects. And boom. Okay, that's kind of weird. Like, let's be honest. Boom. And through here, I'm basically just gonna kind of go for the whole beanstalk look. And boom. You know what? I'm gonna actually increase the size here to 1.5, so hopefully it will be slightly bigger. Yes, that looks a little bit better actually. The leaves look so similar now since the well, with the new texture pack. And down here, go all the way over here as well. This way and this way, hither and thither, thence, thus, so, and henceforth. Yes. Oh gosh, it's like a ghost. Up here, and then over there, and I've had Starbucks. We have Starbucks in the UK. And yes, it's okay. I think it's not great. It's very expensive. Kind of my, yeah, I guess that's kind of my assessment. It's okay, but it's very expensive for what it is. I mean, it's just kind of the same as the other coffee shops, but twice the price. So, alrighty. Have a good day, friend, and stay out of trouble. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So, whoa, the police came past, but no sirens. Funny. There's always police around here. Oh my goodness, I saw an article on the BBC about my hometown, or about my home area, and apparently the police cuts have been so bad that there are now, sometimes there's only 8 officers in this town at night. And you know, this is a really quite like rough and violent town, and they don't even have a custody holding area anymore. So they have to take them to the neighbouring town when they're being arrested, which is just insane. You've never seen Starbucks? Surely you've seen Starbucks before. Yeah, like cuts to the spending, cuts to the budget, I suppose, police cuts. The UK has been suffering since the economic recession. We had just back in 2001. Was it 2001? No, that was the dot-com bubble. I don't know when the last recession was. 2008 was it? 2009. We never really recovered properly because of the Conservative Party. That's the party that's presently in the government. Never really allowed us to recover properly. Basically, they made austerity. They didn't make austerity, but they made austerity an important part of our governance, and they never really reversed it, such that we have the poorest wage growth in the UK. We have the poorest wage growth in Europe, except for Greece and Italy and Spain, all 3 countries which are very, very badly off. But our country's done pretty well overall in terms of GDP, but it just hasn't translated into jobs, or, well, not jobs. It has translated into jobs. It just hasn't translated into kind of wages, which is really upsetting, to be honest. And also, it hasn't translated into more spending for the government. So basically, we've been screwed over by the businessmen, more or less. Alrighty, last thing to do here is some vines. So let's just grab some vines and we're just going to pretty much cover the whole thing in vines. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Not too worried about getting it everywhere, but just enough to have vines on most of it. Should be fine. Boom. And through here. Okay, not worried about that. Can't see it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Whoops. This is going to be a viney boy. It's okay though. There's no law against that. Viney tree. Trees are allowed to be viney. I think. Unless they're not. Who knows? I'm not the boss of the trees. Oh, bye Tokay. I don't know if you already left, but goodbye, sir. Have a nice day if I don't see you again. And boom. Just spamming vines all over this beanstalk that I just added, basically. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. Frame rate is quite low, actually. I wonder if it's because I've got such a huge render distance on. You can see so far, look at that. Okay, we can't see so far because of the fog, but you can imagine that we could see so far because of the fog, without the fog. Okay, so let's head over here real quick and do the same thing. I like this music. This is from the Minecraft soundtrack, I think, but I don't really know. That's difficult to say. One of my favourite movies... let me go through a few of my favourite movies. I really like Princess Mononoke is one of my favourite movies. Studio Ghibli movie. It's quite kind of simplistic in a lot of ways, but it's beautiful and it's kind of heartwarming a little bit. Good movie, Princess Mononoke. Not really a weeboo, but I do like that movie. What else? I like The Matrix, the original Matrix. Very, very good movie. Really worth watching. Excellent movie, in fact. Big fan of The Last of the Mohicans is a good movie. I really like that one. Gladiator is a good movie. Boom, 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 boom. I really like The Room. It's a really, really bad movie, but it's so bad. It's beyond so bad that it's good. It's so bad that it is really, really good. Like, I'm not normally really a fan of movies that are so bad that they're good, but this is so bad. So bad that it's really good. And, I mean... it's just incredibly bad. It's one of the greatest movies ever for that reason, because it is just so bad. They recently made a movie about it, The Disaster Artist, and I watched that, and that was a pretty good movie as well. But I mean, that was a good movie, not a bad movie. It was a good movie about a bad movie, but it wasn't a bad movie that was bad because it was good because it was bad. Oh, yeah, don't watch The Room, actually. It's not super child-friendly. You'll have to watch it when you're a little bit older. There is some adult content in this movie. Yeah, you know the thing. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but I did not hit her. I did not. But there's just every line in the movie is golden. Hi Johnny, you're my favorite customer. There's just this one scene where the lines are all out of order. Like, I don't know why they didn't bother to reshoot it, but yeah, the lines are not in correct order for some reason. It's exquisitely odd. How about you? What's your favorite movie? Hit me up, and I will dispense judgment on your favorite movie and maybe ruin it forever. Getting there with the vines now. Yeah, it does have James Franco in it. Yes, that's based on a movie about The Room. And there's some pretty convincing reshoots of it, of the room in that movie, actually. It looks quite similar. The scenes from the Disaster Artist that are reshoots of the room look quite a lot like the room. It's pretty well done. And I mean, it's funny too. Of course. I mean, that's kind of important from a comedy movie, it being funny. Okay. So there we go. Gives us a little forest on the coast. Or at least a little tree. So I think I'm going to leave it at that for the big trees here, and we'll go for some small trees now. And by small trees, I mean regular old giant trees. So we're going to go for bee tree jungle. And let's go for these first. Oh, Pulp Fiction is good. Django is pretty good. I haven't actually seen American History X. I've heard of it. I don't really know much more than that. About Malcolm X, is it? Is that right? Yeah, Django Unchained is a pretty good movie. But Pulp Fiction's definitely the best one that Tarantino produced. I think he can have a tendency towards violence that is too much. Like, I didn't think Inglourious Bastards was very good. It's just like, okay, great, like it's just like revenge porn basically. It's like, oh, we've made some characters that are okay to just horribly murder, so that we can have for the whole purpose of having a tremendously gory scene. Basically, I don't know, it feels like a lot of the time like the movies were made with the express intention of creating a gore fest where the audience can kind of cheer along instead of being grossed out, which is kind of weird when you think about it. Like, I mean, Django has it as well in that one particular scene, where it's just like, what is going on? I mean, it gets so ridiculous that I kind of laughed a bit. I mean, it does still feel like you made this movie, you designed these characters to be bad guys just so that you could murder them really, really remorselessly. Yeah, no, a bit weird. I mean, I don't care for slavers. I don't care that the slavers got killed, but I do care that the slavers didn't have to exist. They were created specifically for the purpose of this horribly gory scene. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my opinion. And the same for Inglourious Bastards, you know. Yeah, it's fine. Kill Nazis, whatever, but we don't have to create a scene. We don't have to create a movie specifically so that we can have a scene where we kill Nazis, which seems to be pretty much the plot of the movie. And I want to have Jungle Bush for the ground here. Hola! Welcome back, thy lizard. Wait, you my lizard? Because that's what thy means. Thou art mine lizard. Tokay apparently is never going away because where did you get your name from, Tokay? That's an interesting question, actually. What does Tokay mean? Like, the only thing I know about Tokay is in the beginning of the Northern Lights. There's a Tokay, isn't there? It's a drink and like some kind of a wine or something. Very beginning. It's the name of a chapter, actually. I think Tokay decanter or something. That's a good book series. You guys read books at all, or you a lot of people don't read nowadays, and I think it's a little bit. It's not really necessarily concerning, but it seems like a bit of a shame because there's some great some really great novels and also non-fiction works that are really worth a read. Oh, you need to make up a reason now. Is it a random word? Okay, sure. Well, we'll find out tomorrow then. Find out next time on Minecraft megabuilds. Alright. So I think that'll do for our kind of clumsily added bushes, apart from we're still placing them apparently. Alright. So now we're gonna grass the entire area by hand, and it's gonna take a while. I'm going to stay away from the edge a little bit because we haven't really completed that edge yet, so we'll probably come back for the edge. I'm just going to try and kind of stick to... try and do this methodically so that I don't miss areas, because I tend to be really bad for missing areas. I'm just going to try and go back and forth and try to hit as much as possible. Some water could be nice, actually, couldn't it? Maybe we'll go for some water at some point. Yes, no, I have the same thing sometimes. Like, it can be tricky to kind of finish a book. I don't know. Maybe you're reading the wrong books. You know, maybe I made a mistake. At one point, I decided I was going to read a lot of the kind of classic works, you know, things like 1 times 100 books to read before you die or whatever, and you know, I got like halfway through a lot of them, and just like, this is just boring. So I think it's always better to just read something that you like, or just something than nothing. So even if it's garbage, it's better to read than nothing, I think. I really like, kind of, what's the word, epic fantasy is good. The danger with it is when I finish reading it, I'm like, well, I mean, that was good, that was a great 6,000 pages of my life, but don't feel like I've enriched my life at all. But I mean, I think that's the wrong way to go about it. And as I say, to read anything is better than to read nothing, I think. Good for, I understand it's helpful for developing kind of brain power, and it's also very helpful for relaxing in a way that kind of visual media, I don't think it really does it in the same way. If you just read for like 15 minutes before bed, for example, it really helps kind of just put you in a nice kind of calm state of mind. Yeah, no, I mean, for example, reading Shakespeare, that is hard work. I wouldn't bother reading Shakespeare unless you, like, feel the direct obligation to do so. Or, less like you really feel like doing it. Don't read because you like the idea of reading that specific book. Read because you want to read it. A really good book that I read recently that was epic fantasy was, what was it called? It's by Brandon Sanderson. I think Words of Power, maybe it was called. It's a really quite nice series. Good fun, yeah. Good read. But again, like I say, just kind of doesn't really enrich. Felt like I didn't really learn much from it, as it were. Oh, I just finished reading a book actually. Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings. Great. I mean, everybody loves that shit, right? Fucking wonderful. Yeah, definitely great. Yeah, I don't know. Shakespeare. I mean, Shakespeare is principally it's good, but I mean, I don't think kids really kind of have the appreciation for it yet. Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know. Schools always want to teach Shakespeare, and I mean, it's not. You know, he's a very good author, but he's quite dated now. I mean, it's not really a controversial opinion, I suppose, but not that I'm not required to have controversial opinions. I can hold a mainstream opinion. Alrighty, boom. How about that? We got a little coastal forest. Boom, boom, boom. Let's swap over to our shaders, and we can have a look. Don't read the dictionary, for example. That's a waste of time. You'll hate your life. Oh, here we go. Drum roll, please. There we are. So let's just have a looky look. Our new little forest here. Gonna have to do something about this exposed stone in this little area here, but we can do something with that. That's easy to deal with. We also need to deal with this. We can do something with that though. Oh, nice. That's a great drum roll. Let's grab the volcano real quick. Do you guys want to have a fly around? Should we have a look at the world? Because I haven't done that in a while. Let's look at this new area anyway. We nearly finished with this side of the map, so that's good. Speaking of maps, maybe I wonder if those maps have updated themselves. Maybe they have. Bum. Looks nice. Even if I do say so myself. Just load the rest of that in. And let's load that in. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna go back to spawn. Spawn is so far away. Actually, I don't know. I was classing the I was classing the Peaceful Valley as spawn, but I guess it doesn't have to be. Yeah, so we just got, I think, just this little hill here, and then this kind of side of the map should be kind of done, I think. Obviously, I want to do some, well, not obviously, but I also want to kind of work a little bit more on the kind of cliff edge, perhaps. Certainly on the very edge there. Oh. I think we got a screenshot opportunity. Nah, it doesn't look good enough. We need the sun needs to come round, I think. What Colosseum thing? Do we have a Colosseum thing? Oh, welcome, new follower. Say hello. I don't know who you are. Oh, there's a hole. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this. Wow. Oh. Pretty. You ready for this, guys? You ready? Oh, welcome. Caden Plays. Oh. Ta-da! Oh. It's not loaded. Let's have a walk around. I'm going to have a walk around for the next 3 minutes or so. Just kind of explore on foot. Maybe we can spot some things that need work. Hear my own footsteps. Sounds like someone's following behind me, actually. Oh. Through here. This needs some work, does it? Don't know, maybe. Oh. Let's go up here. This was the original viewpoint that I had in mind, which is why there's these pillars kind of leading to it, I think. Oh, here, we have a bench. Oh, that's sweet. I remember that. No, I don't. I don't remember building this. Alright, let's load everything in. We just kind of have a city sit. So we've got the mountains up here. Oh. I still don't know what you're talking about, it's okay. There's no Colosseums here. Do you mean the temple in the middle? Yeah, I think we're all YouTubers, ultimately, at heart. Let's just kind of scroll around slowly. So, here's the jungle. This is the first area that I built in this, in the Peaceful Valley. So, yeah, just kind of basic jungle. Probably could have done with some more attention. Maybe it can have some more attention at some point. Oh, we've got some more stuff over there. Can we load that in? Can we load that? Yes. Yes, we can. Cool. This temple here in the middle. Is that what you're thinking of? Ah, I've never actually looked at this from here. Oh, we can actually see the smoke. Interesting. Kind of looks a bit weird. Maybe we can get the mountain now. Can we? Can we have the mountain? The other mountain? Bum, bum, bum. I quite like that we can see that tower there in the background. It's kind of an improvement, slight improvement. Can we see the new tree at all? I think there. I think there we can kind of see the new tree, just kind of peeking in the back. Oh, what's that? Is that a new tree? No, it's not. Never mind. Good morning. Dos Svidania. Yeah, it kind of looks like the tower is burning, doesn't it? Oh well. Oh. Nearly loaded the back wall there. There we go. Are we going to get the mountain? We're going to have the mountain now? Here we go. Got the mountain as well. Hello, Yuri. What does our Russian friend say? There we go. I think that's kind of it. Cool. Yeah, that was about 5 minutes just to load that all in. It takes a long time, huh? I wonder if we can get some new viewpoint, actually. Good viewpoint around here. Trying to work out how we would actually view the... There's a viewpoint down here, isn't there? Not super dramatic. Morning, Yuri. Oh, we have the petals, but no real origination for them. And over here we have our little columns out here. Oh, back here we've got a incomplete mountain. We'll deal with that later, I think. Alrighty. So I think that'll do us for one day. Have a good day, everybody. I'm gonna head off. Tomorrow, more of the same, because it always is. Thanks for watching. Oh, gosh. And, that's all, folks. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.